So I always thought that meant they would sail around the Cape of Great Hope and went up Israel and found the India and places like that.
But it wouldn't take 3 years though.
Well, back then it might.
No, they was come over here and
so you're saying they sailed across this way?
Well, they can't. I need a better map.
But no, I see what you're saying. I thought they sailed around this way and then come across this way because we didn't have a pass through here back then.
Right.
So they had to come around this way.
Through
so you're saying they sailed in the seas back here?
Yeah, I forget.
Yeah.
But you saying, but look, can I bring a precept out?
Yeah, but yeah, they would come through down through this way around the Horn of Africa.
Right.
The same way.
Right.
Of the basically the slave trade.
Yeah.
And they would follow the current over here to this side of the world.
But he's thinking like they didn't have boats that were back then, boats that could travel at
seaworthy.
Oh no,
yeah,
seaworthy. Well, this would be difficult here, but not as difficult as this. I've sailed this, and this you can sail this.
Yeah, but
in
the Lord was with him.
right here.
But the Lord
you
was
could
with
sail
him.
that with a wooden boat.
But the Lord was with him.
Well, yeah, you know.
So you can't make it around here.
Well, how long did it take you?
Make it around here? How long did it take us? Oh, we're a diesel engine.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's no point there. But no, but in the right months of the year, you could sail around here in a wooden craft. Without sailing around this any time of year in a wooden craft would be very difficult.
Well, if you catch the current, it's right.
Sure, it would take you around. Well, you got the whole trade route right inside here. If they went too far south, they would have came around this way. Whereas if they cut around this way, they picked up the northern trade
route. But you know, you gotta go through the process. Hey, your brother say he had a precept.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Well, it's good talking to you, fellas.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Now I was gonna bring out your precept. I was gonna bring out the scripture that talk about engines, but it was talking about the catapults that Israel was using the war engines to throw basically like boulders and stuff to knock down walls, so they could infiltrate walls. Go ahead,
Yeah, this 1 King 9:26. It say, and King Solomon made a navy of ships in Ezongabar, which is beside Elo, on the shore of the Red Sea, in the land of Edom. And Hiram sent in the navy his servants, shipmen that had knowledge of the sea, with the servants of Solomon.
Yeah, I mean, that's the point, man.
That was the Edomite, man. He didn't know what he was talking about, man.
It'd be too difficult to sail around here in the morning.
He ain't gonna get it because you gotta be an Israelite to get this.
Come on.
You know? You got something more?
Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
It's like you said, it may be difficult. I'm sure it is difficult to sail around there in any fucking boat. But if the Most High with you, them difficulties that don't matter. But that's thinking with a spiritual mind.
And the reason that the Lord, to prove that the Lord was with him, because the one that was actually sailing the ships was Canaanites, Hamites. But you had Israelites on the voyage too. Yep. But the one that was actually directing the boats was Canaanites. Yep. But who was the king that the Most High set up and blessed to have wealth, because he seeked after judgment, which he did that in a dream, judgment that he could wisdom. So he seek for wisdom and knowledge to judge such a great people. But he did that in the actual dream. He didn't literally pray. He actually dreamed he prayed to the Most High, and the Most High answered his prayer that I give you, since you pray not for gold and silver and things of this world, but you pray for wisdom and knowledge, I'm gonna give you the riches of the world. So they was going to get what? Riches of the world.
Yep.
You know? For King Solomon. So the Lord was with them on them boards for the sake of King Solomon.
Yeah, I'm reading the second Ezra. This is the 9th chapter of Salaki, the 13th chapter, verse 40. It says, those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Osee the king, whom Salmanasseh, the king of Assyria, led away captive. And he carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land. But they took this counsel among themselves that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt, that they might there keep their statutes which they never kept in their own land. And they entered into Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river. For the Most High then showed signs for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over. What the brother was saying. You know, the Most High was with them.
Right. And this is the account of the northern kingdom coming over to America, but still on both accounts, dealing with King Solomon and dealing with if the Lord sent them Canaanites first on this trip that he sent well, yeah, he did send the 10 tribes over here, because that's prophecy, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm reading.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying the same thing go. If it was the Most High wanted them Canaanites, and some Israelites was on that mission to bring back the wealth to King Solomon, he was with him for that particular purpose. So whatever purpose the Most High have, he gonna be with the people, and that purpose was to hold back that waters on that hard current on the Horn of Africa.
Yeah, so I read.
Well, you know, go ahead, bro.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I read 43 again. It tells you, it said, and they entered into Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river. So they came down the Euphrates and came down through the Red Sea into the Gulf of Aqaba, however you pronounce it, Aqaba, and then down around the Horn of Africa, and then they would come down right through here and come up to the basically South Central America.
South Central America.
Because they already knew where to go, because it said with the servants of Solomon. So like it was Israelites on the ship with the Canaanites when they came over there to the Americas.
It said, verse 44, for the Most High then showed signs for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go. So from Israel, basically right up in here to India. I mean, that's a long way, but that's not a
the boat, you can walk that. I mean, they can walk that.
Dumbass.
How you gonna even stay on the ship for 3 years?
But we finna get to it. It says, for the Most High then showed signs for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half. And the same region is called ISRAELITES.
Yeah, that's one way.
That's one way.
A year and a half, one way.
To get there.
Then to come back is another year and a half. That's 3 years.
That would make 2 years. And basically, ISRAELITES basically break down and mean a new land.
Another land, also.
So all this was known, all this was inhabited.
Yeah.
So what would be a new land?
Right.
Over here in the Western Hemisphere. That's why even in the history books, when Columbus came over here, what did they call it? He discovered the New World. This was that new land. So, yeah, that's basically it, man. Y'all had something to add? I guess you got it. That map don't show much detail, but see how yours look. It's small, though. Yo, what you got? You got your Okay, this show a little bit, the brother can get it. So it said they entered into the Euphrates. And so that was the narrow passages, then they would go down into the Persian Gulf. Then from there they would They were going into the ocean. Now it's all good. You got something, brother?
I think don't navigate. Just somebody that already know the land, right?
You can.
Yeah. But this a copy. I mean, a picture of the guy that came with Columbus. Black man by the name of well, he was an Israelite, rather. Pedro Alonso Nino, and they said he was a navigator. And I asked the brother, navigator means somebody that know the land, so he already knew to come to this area.
Right, but you going into Columbus, but the route Columbus took was a different route.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying he had to have knowledge of this land to know to come over here.
Right. Come.
Columbus followed. Actually, he followed a chariot, or a chariot helped him to get over here.
Yeah, you select.
Yeah, so hey, with that again, Kyle Halal, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles, our elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to our brethren around the world, man. That's pushing this truth in faith and in sincerity. Till next time, Shalom.